Okay, welcome to another video. I am the Starman. Now I hope you're all doing okay with this coronavirus thing, because it's messed things up so much for all of us. It's messed up quite a lot of my plans, what I had planned to do regarding astronomy and photography. My astronomy club has closed down for the next 3 months at least, so we're kind of making things up as we go along really. But one thing that doesn't change is that the sun still rises and the sun still sets and the stars still come out at night. So I'm going to keep trying to do what I do, and at the moment it's a great time, as I mentioned at the end of my last video, to capture the Milky Way as it's low in the sky. That's the plane of the galaxy that runs across the sky. Is very low in the sky at this time of year. Now it's actually possible to capture both sides of it. So if you're out early in the evening, say about 2 hours after sunset, if you look towards the west, you can see Orion towards the southwest, and you can see, if you're somewhere dark enough that is, you can see the Milky Way running right across the sky to the west. So that's the early evening. And also, if you happen to be somewhere really dark, there's also the Zodiacal light phenomena that you can catch at that time as well, if you happen to be somewhere really dark, and Venus is right in the middle of that. The best time to capture that is probably between, at the moment, I would say 8 o'clock and around 9 o'clock in the evening. Now, at the moment it's coming up to 2:30 in the morning, and I am actually planning to go out and capture the other half of the Milky Way, which is rising in the east of the sky. So we'll get the galactic band rising in the east, and the core is actually starting to rise again as well, which is what all Milky Way chasers, what we all want to capture the core. But it's not so much about the core tonight, because it's still going to be fairly low in the southeast sky, and the site where I'm going does have quite a lot of light pollution in that part of the sky. So it's more of a panorama, a bit like the one I shot last year with the tree in Yorkshire. So I'm going to go to a place that's not too far away. I don't want to go too far away tonight. It's a place near Lancaster, and there's an actual landmark there called Jubilee Tower, and it's on top of a height, so it's fairly high up. And the good thing about it is it's fairly easy to get to, and I can shoot this tower with the Milky Way above it, looking towards the east, where it's pretty dark. If you look on the light pollution map, I'll show you the light pollution map now, the sky is very dark to the east of this landmark, so I'm hoping that I'll get some nice shots of it. So that's the idea anyway. So I'm going to head out now. The time that I need to get the picture, there's a certain time, there's a certain peak time, and that would be between about 3:30, that's about an hour from now, and about, say, 4:30 at a push, although twilight might actually start to be coming in at 4:30. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to try and get a shot of Jubilee Tower and see if we can get some stars, the Milky Way above the tower. So let's go and do that then. Right, okay, just got to grab this first. Alright, let's go. Right, okay, so I've just got it, and unfortunately it looks like the weather forecast has let me down. There's some really horrible murky cloud out there, and it seems to be covering the whole sky. It was forecast to be pretty clear as well, and I think it's that kind of thin cloud that doesn't really show up on the radar. So what I'm going to do is, I've come this far, which thankfully wasn't too far. and I'll take some pictures of the landmark just to show you what it is. Don't think I'm going to be picking many stars up, so I won't bother doing an actual video of me taking the pictures, but what I'll do is I'll just show you a few pictures now on the screen of what I'm able to get here now, and hopefully I'll come back another time and do it properly. Now later on tonight there's another chance to do some more, another part of the Milky Way tonight if I come out tonight, so we'll wait and see on that. But for now I'll just show you the pictures I get from here, and let's see how I get on. Well, I think you can see from those pictures that it was a bit of a fail this time, but if you don't try, you don't get. So never mind. What I'm going to do is try again tonight. There's another chance to capture the winter part of the Milky Way, like I mentioned, early in the evening. And I might nip up to the Lake District to try that because it's a good location up there. Hopefully the weather forecast will be right this time. If it says it's going to be clear, I'll try it. So I've got a few chances to do that over the next week or so. So hopefully we'll get some clear weather. Hopefully we'll be able to do it tonight. We'll see anyway. So not the best this time, but like I say, if you don't try, you don't get. So let's see how I do on the next one, and I'll see you then.